the heck is up, everybody? Welcome back. Story Motors Podcast. What up? Listen to the music. It's very nice. Mike doesn't get to hear it. Has no idea what it sounds like. Mike, how are you today, buddy?
I'm doing okay, but fret not, listeners and viewers. I always have like a drum and bass mix going, so I've got my own tunes.
Yeah. So he's dancing to something.
We're good.
That's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
That's all that matters.
Either that or Michael McDonald or Doobie Brothers. The two.
Mike, you are in the future, and I apologize if you can hear my dog through my mic. He is standing right here, and he's panting.
Aw.
I don't know why. He's just sitting here, and this is what he wants to do.
Sweet boy.
He's the best boy, but...
Yes.
Yeah, still. But yeah, you are in the future in a skyscraper.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, your move is done? Finished?
Yep. Yeah, as I kind of rotate, you can see things, in the background a little bit, like over my head. This is an 8380 Laboratories print of old Kremer 935 Porsche. That means nothing to you, but it means something to somebody.
Is that a sandwich?
Yep, exactly. It's
nice.
a sandwich.
I
got a picture of a burger on the wall right above my bed.
Yeah.
Because I'm about two things in this bedroom.
Fucking and sandwich.
Damn right.
Not fucking sandwiches, though. Don't fuck sandwiches, kids.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
Well, I got fired from Jimmy John.
Yeah. Don't walk into Jimmy John's and start fucking sandwiches. Not allowed to do that. Not after, the incident.
Thought this was America.
God, me too, right? Fuck.
Can't hop the counter, terrify some high schoolers because of woke.
Fucking woke.
Whipping my dick out.
Can't put my
Italian
dick
urban cheese
in that fucking roast beef. Because of woke.
Off to a strong start.
Yeah, we are. Welcome in, everybody. This is episode something or other of the Story Motors Podcast. I ain't even drinking tonight, so, I have no excuse. But Mike, how have you been? How have you been the last week or so? I know you said you got the move finished, so.
Yes, we got the move finished. I am in my new space, a.k.a. my bedroom, because my brother back into town, and he is currently converting the office where I used to record and game, stream, into a bedroom. So it's hilarious. There is a queen size mattress on a sketchy bed frame, a bunch of totes, some boxes, a box fan, and then a 55-inch TV just sitting on top of a sideways bookcase.
I mean, that's all you need. As long as the TV's up there and plugged into something, that's all you need.
It's not plugged in right now. It's just sitting there.
Well, you know what? You're halfway there.
Hey, he's getting there. He's getting
halfway there.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad your move is done. I know that was pretty stressful on you, so I'm glad that is finished now.
Very stressful, but yeah, it's done. Yep. Glad to have my brother back in town. So, got to see his sad ass apartment. Ooh, buddy, we've all had some not great places to live. I mean, I lived for a while in my buddy's basement, just slept on the ground, had a wood burning stove, just a real degen life down there. His was definitely the ultimate bachelor thing. It was weird, glass tables, that big ass TV sitting on the floor, a security camera on the floor, pointed towards the door, looking up. So, and then the seating was either a camp chair or a folding chair, like a folding metal chair. So,
well, I mean, you know what? It's got all the essentials.
Yeah, pretty much.
Walls, roof, TV, chair, done.
Alcohol, drugs, we were good.
That's all you need, really.
Yeah, for real.
Everything else is just a comfort. Doors.
Gilding the lily at that point,
It's like, come on. Who am I? A Rockefeller?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well,
one of the Kennedys?
Come on. What is this?
What is this? What is this? Canada? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a socialist nightmare.
Can't have good bachelor pads because of woke.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'm using that right, but I don't know if they are either. So,
Listen, I think they're not using it right because they just don't fully grasp it. We're not using it right because we understand what it means, and we're intentionally
and we're
misusing it
not
for
fucking
humor.
morons.
Yeah, we're misusing it for humor, which is something they also don't understand. Oh, buddy.
What? I forgot. Beard's gone. Now it's
Left it at
just
home?
facial hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. No,
And the kind of gray streak that I have right here is very noticeable.
hmm,
Just right there. Right there.
right there. Just the one, not really peppered throughout, just the one
No.
streak.
No, just like
Where you carry your stress, bud.
it's where I carry my stresses in my chin.
It's just
You
that
know.
one very specific part of your chin. Oh man,
Well,
it's amazing.
yeah. That's literally all I've done for the past week is play Fallout 76 and trim my beard. So,
Wow,
yep. Yep.
fucking
Not
jealous.
yeah, not a lot happening over here. Just hanging out with my dog. I mean, there is some bad news when it comes to Fallout 76. My
Oh,
my PlayStation 5 controller has decided to pick up stick drift, and
oh no.
well, god damn it. Okay,
Going out for the homie.
like I'm just like running around in the wasteland and everything, and then I just stop, and my hands are on the controller while I'm kind of like looking at something, and all of a sudden my guy's just like,
Hey. Uh, uh. Oh no. See,
"The fuck are you
buddy.
doing?" Like I thought my character was like stepping on something, like an uneven ground, and it was just evening itself out, and then pull up the map in the game.
Yeah.
And I'm just, hovering over some stuff, trying to find somewhere to go. And I go over like a camp that I want to go to. And before I can hit A, it's just like, no,
Oh.
what do you, stop. And then it just goes all the way to, it's barely playable at this point, but I'm still doing it because, I mean, Fallout, you don't need like fucking precision gameplay for Fallout 76 to shoot fucking
And to
things, you know?
and to be fair, barely playable is the release date of pretty much every Bethesda game.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
So, but here we are. We love them.
yeah, I got super addicted to it. I took my character from level like fucking 30 something to I just hit level 98 today cuz now I'm just
Nice.
racking up levels trying to unlock legendary perk slots. So,
Okay.
if anybody's
Yeah.
playing Fallout 76 on PlayStation, let me know in the comments and we can team up.
Him up.
So, I did get there's a trophy for doing the final mission where you launch a nuke. Spoilers. And I got that trophy yesterday. I've not launched a nuke.
Oh.
I have that mission unlocked. That's kind of where I'm at. And I was
Oh.
in a party of just like random people online, just like a public team. And somebody went and ran a nuke, and I got the trophy, and it finished the quest for me that I sent a nuke off. And I was like, well, I mean, I didn't do that, but cool, I guess.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, that was
Okay.
weird. That was weird. But Mike, we're not here today to talk about Fallout 76 as much as I would like to. Today we're going to talk about something a little more positive.
Yeah. Totally positive.
And if you've seen the title of this episode, you know that I might be kidding. But today
We're
we're
being
talking
facetious.
about those video game sidekicks that everybody loves, except for us.
Yeah.
fucking hate 'em.
Except for everybody.
Except
Yeah.
for, yeah. You're supposed to love these sidekicks, yet they are some of the worst characters and worst humans and or creatures in
Yeah.
all of the cosmos, and you hate them and you hope they burn in hell.
Yeah. They're supposed to mean something to you. The developer wanted you to love them, but
Yeah.
much like that friend that keeps trying to set up two of their other friends, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Never
You don't
gonna
love them.
work.
You don't love them.
No.
Look, you can't make me love something. Okay?
No.
Unless
I love
it's
that you
pizza.
tried, and I never want you to stop. But,
But
you know,
with these characters, please stop.
please. Love of all that is good and holy. Stop.
God damn it. Please stop. Please stop. But yeah,
Beg of you.
Mike and I have assembled a couple of lists here, as we do,
Hmm?
with sidekicks and characters in games that are supposed to make your stay in the game better, and just actively make things worse. For
Yes.
at least for us. If you disagree with us, cool. Let us know why you like them or who you don't like in the
Yeah,
comments and or replies.
please interact with us. We
Yes,
need it.
please.
We crave
God,
it.
I just need to know somebody's out there,
Somebody other than me. Because, I
except for
mean,
Mike.
yeah.
I know Mike's there always. He's always there for me.
I'm doing my best, but man, oof. It is. I am but one man.
One man, and I
I
have a
am.
lot of problems.
Ooh, buddy.
So, yeah.
Uh,
Well, Mikey, do you want to go ahead and get us started there?
yes. Yes, I
Okay.
will.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, we all know how annoying, like, escort missions are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you have to, like, escort someone or something from point A to point B. And the whole thing is don't get them killed. Don't kill them yourself. But, yeah, exactly. Or don't let the thing get stolen or blown
It's
up
like,
or
what do you want
whatever.
from me?
Yeah,
You
right?
know?
I am only human. And in my case, I was but a wee lad when I discovered how utterly frustrating escort missions were. When I was playing through GoldenEye 007, you get that mission in the graveyard, and you have to escort Natalia. And holy mother God.
I remember Natalia.
Oh,
I remember that she apparently had a magnet in her head that just drew her head to the front of your gun no matter where you were at
yep. She
as you're
just
running
wanted
around. Yeah.
just human shield is what she wanted to be. And it didn't matter for whom, because I can't tell you how many AK 47 7.62 rounds I put into that bitch back trying to defend us both, but she's like, I got this.
I
And
got
so,
this with my no weapons. I'm dead.
yep,
Died. I died. Sorry. Sorry, James.
yep.
James?
Oh,
Okay, sorry, James. Let's try again.
yeah.
Like, she
So,
knows that she has unlimited lives and she'll just come back, but she doesn't realize how much it's pissing you off that she just keeps dying.
yeah, doesn't realize that, the checkpoints in some of these missions are like frustratingly far apart. So you
Yeah.
can't just reload the last checkpoint. So, yeah. And here's the thing, it's not just that one mission. She's there for like four others.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, she gets a gun later in this thing, but she's not helpful with it. Just pouring round after round into the wall in front of her that she is facing back towards the enemy. It doesn't matter. But there she was. Just, oh, God. That is the thing that made me hate escort mission. In
Natalia Simonova. Simonova
It doesn't matter. Like,
is the
I
main
understand.
Bond girl in GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
And I think was she that did she get shot multiple times in the movie? I don't remember.
No, no,
So
actually,
that's
she
not
was
like a part of her
pretty.
character is just to continually get shot. That's
No,
what
she
you're
was
saying.
actually in the film. She was pretty like smart and cunning. Like she figured some shit
Great.
out on her own. She did a great job. But in the game, Rare and Nintendo decided to just take away any of that cunning, smart, genius that she had in the film, and yeah, turned her into an idiotic bullet sponge.
Just fucking wandering around as you're
Yep.
doing a shootout and she's like, "Oh, corner? There's a
Oh.
corner? I'm going to go check this out." Bond. So runs right in front of your gun or right in front of the
Mm-hmm.
enemy's gun. I
Yep.
yeah.
And oh God, and it's just one of those like she could trigger certain things.
Mhm.
So like if you're trying to like sneak through the library, where she is following you, she can just open a door on her own. And suddenly your perfectly like sneaking around thing is ruined because Captain Dipshit opened the door and suddenly 57 commies are pouring out through this thing.
Because Natalia got curious as to what's behind door number 2.
Just trying to look for the shitter. And nope.
Bond, I can't hold it. I gotta find one.
Just go
Excuse
in
me,
the
gentlemen.
corner.
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, my friend with the gun? He's out there.
He's over there. Is there a toilet?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll be there. James, I'll be
Toilet,
there soon.
bucket, wide mouth Gatorade bottle. Anything? No? Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah. And then, so she'll just run in there, open the door. Baddies come flooding out. I'm trying to take cover, return fire. And who comes just wandering in like a child halfway through a film, wondering what's going on, wondering where their parents are? Oh, Natalia. Oh, mission failed. I gotta start all over again. All over again. Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Natalia. Oh
Yeah, Natalia. You just
God.
never cease to disappoint us, even 25 years later.
Yeah, I've been hating escort missions since GoldenEye came out. And that came out a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
And I am
Actually,
getting to be an old fellow. So
let's see
you
here.
can imagine how long I've had this hatred in my heart.
GoldenEye 007. When did this come out? GoldenEye 007 came out August 23rd, 1997.
Oh, that's buddy.
Jesus Christ, we're old.
That is 31 years of hate and escort missions. 3 solid decades of me yelling at you, the developer, to stop it with this bullshit.
Jesus Christ. God, I knew it was older, but I didn't. Looking at dates for when these games came out just makes me it just makes my bones hurt,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Well, I'm going to take my milk of magnesia and my Metamucil and go to sleep after this podcast.
Yeah, no, Natalia was one of the worst escort missions or escort characters, I think, in any game.
Yeah, it was just, and like the problem was that 90s AI where it was like it could do something, but like
Yeah.
man, oof. I feel
Well,
like they
you
put a
see,
little
you
bit
say
too much
'90s
faith in it.
AI, and I'm gonna point out we asked this question in our discords, and asked
Hmm?
our friends and everybody, hey, who are the sidekicks that you hate? And
Oh yeah.
multiple people came back with Ashley, last name, I don't know her last name, from Resident
I
Evil 4.
watching Jeff play through Resident Evil 4 and scream at her.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite Twitch moments of all time.
I definitely saw him attempt to kill her a few times in
Yep.
Rage. I don't even know if you can kill her in that game, like with Leon, but
I don't think you can.
yeah, he fucking tried.
which is even more frustrating. Just straight up impotent rage.
Yeah, what is what is her last name? I know it's not last name. I know she's not called Ashley last name.
No, but she might as well be.
Ashley Graham.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that like half of the goddamn game is just her
Mhm.
you trying to help her and rescue her and have to fucking save her throughout this goddamn whole game. And she's
Yeah.
just getting picked up screaming at you because why not?
Yeah.
You know.
Fuck it. Why not? You know. Just she was so bad. That's one I never experienced firsthand, but holy God, just seeing clips,
Yeah.
like Twitch clips.
Seeing Jeff
Dude, just, oh
at
God.
Faded Sky Jeff over on Twitch playing through the Resident Evil series and just hating Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
But then it got better because he got to play Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Yep.
So, even though he did skip the real Resident Evil 3, whatever. It's fine.
Whatever.
Didn't want to play Code Veronica. Whatever. But,
I'm not holding it against him.
so I asked a few places for some recommendations. Our good friend Virum Dex brought up
Yes.
a character that I didn't know. I still don't know. I had to ask further questions. Midna. And I said, Midna, is that... I don't know that character. Is that a Pokemon? And Dex said, it might as well be. It just follows Link around. So I said, oh, is that a Zelda? And apparently Midna is a character in a Zelda game.
Okay.
Was a princess. Dex didn't tell me why he hates this character. Actually, he did. He kind of said, Midna, because their name is Mid. It's right there in the name. And I was like, that's fair. That's a fair reason.
I get it.
But yeah, I had to look up who this Midna character was, because you know me. You know me and my hatred of the Zelda games. I'm not going to play them. I don't want to.
No.
Fucking need to.
Oh.
This was Twilight Princess. Have you played Twilight Princess?
No.
Well, neither of us have any knowledge of this character, Dex. I'm pretty sure you just made this character up and made a fucking wiki page for him. What the fuck, dude?
Commitment to the bit, and I like it.
God, I respect it. Fuck, respect. Respect.
Right.
Respect. A lot of respect.
Can't hate on this.
A lot of respect. Can't hate on the player and or the game. And then somebody over in the kind of funny chat earlier when I was just chatting in there and asked, pulled up Meg from Hades. Have you played much Hades? I played a little bit of it. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, that's one of those things where I'm just like, the game done passed me by.
Yeah.
Passed me the controller. I'm playing Armored Core 6. Like my decision making isn't really working right. But no, Hades. People love it. A lot of my friends love it.
Mm-hmm.
They want me to get into it, but I've tried. I can't. It's just I'm not good enough at it. Like, it's just me bashing my head against a wall, and not in the fun kind of way where I'm solving a problem. It's just I'm giving myself more and more concussions.
Yeah.
So.
And they didn't really go into more of why they chose Meg, but they said Meg from Hades, and it looks like I'm looking up Meg right now. Meg, the first of the Furies. Meg is confident, obstinate, and conducts her work with perfection. She has a special hatred for Oathbreakers and takes joy in torturing them for eternity. Sounds kinky. Despite her composure, her pleasure in punishing them is evident. And Meg disapproves of all the attention that Zagreus is causing in the underworld and dislikes his challenging nature. She doesn't want to stop him, but his continued rebellion forces her into a position she hates. So, Zagreus refers to her as his ex, and both admit that he was responsible.
All right.
So I'm assuming it's something about a former love.
Probably.
So, hey, you know what? Those characters can often bring out some bad things, and they can bring out some bad memories. Really. I am pouring my drink here, so if you hear that, apologies. I'm getting off the hard stuff for the night, so...
Attaboy.
This is Coke Zero, zero caffeine.
Oh.
Because your boy wants to fall asleep later.
I don't want to fall asleep. That's where the crazy things happen.
Oh, and then somebody else in the chat brought up, it just said anyone named Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
I can't think of a good Bill, except for Billy Hatcher, but he was the main character of the game, and he pushed around a giant egg, and he was a chicken.
That's true.
So
I can't think of a think of a video game Bill unless it's a character that I named Bill.
Was there is there a Bill in The Last of Us? I think.
I don't know. I never.
I don't know. I haven't played The Last of Us. It looked good, but sad.
Yeah, yeah. I don't need sadness from the thing I'm trying to use to escape my sadness.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah. So those were kind of some characters that were brought up to us by our beautiful audience. And if you want to answer some of those questions later on, follow us over on Twitter. And you can join one of our Discords, but yeah, Twitter's probably going to be the easiest thing. And I'll post something, the day before or the day of our recording with kind of our topic and try to get some feedback. So if you have anything for next time, follow us on Twitter at StoryMotorsPod, and you can, respond then.
There we go.
So I'm going to go into, I only have 2 people on my list, and I'm going to save the big one for last. Okay. But the other one that I have on here is a character that is supposed to be the fucking mascot of this game. You're supposed to love him. You're supposed to want to die for him. And I fucking hate him. And it's from Persona 4 Golden, and his name is fucking Teddy. Okay?
Oh my god, fucking Teddy.
Fucking
That
Teddy.
piece of shit.
That piece of shit Teddy. If anybody... I'm pretty sure Mike is we obviously we've been friends, but watched me play Persona 4 Golden on Twitch and heard me rage against Teddy every fucking time Teddy did something shitty, which is all the time, because Teddy's a piece of shit.
Just watching you play made me hate Teddy.
Exactly.
Like, I want to drown Teddy in a fucking bathtub. That's how much I fucking hate Teddy.
I want to throw Teddy into a TV and then throw that TV into the sea. Because I'm pretty sure he can't swim. And I don't know how buoyant that costume is, but there's a lot of air in it. He probably just floats, actually. Still, he's going to be in the TV, So
seal him in that suit and fill it with chlorine gas. Just call it a day.
Fucking. So Teddy, and I wrote in my notes, fucking bear asshole from the Midnight Channel. Teddy is not a person. Teddy is a shadow from the Midnight Channel, who, when you first meet him, it's after your characters first go into the TV. This is the whole thing in Persona 4. It makes sense. Characters go into the TV, and they meet Teddy, and he's literally just like a little bear mascot. His name's Teddy, and he's fat, and he's, he talks to you, but he doesn't have a mouth because it's a fucking costume. He's got a giant zipper. It's weird. And it's obviously
adorable. If it was left at that.
You're like, oh yeah, he's adorable, and he's supposed to be that kind of endearing type of annoying, where you're like, oh, you're annoying, but you're trying, you're good, and if they left it at that, great. They fucking don't.
Nope.
Because at some point, Teddy comes out of the TV somehow. He's just like, I want to, and he does. And then he gets a human form somehow that is now just a human in this bear costume. And now he's a human in the world and just is like, you know what? I'm real now. I'm just gonna fucking sexually harass every fucking person in this goddamn game. And is just so inappropriate to the point where it's uncomfortable at times. A lot of times. And
like all the time.
And is just trying to play the whole, oh, I'm not a human, I don't know what I'm doing is wrong. You fucking do, Teddy. You piece of shit. Okay?
All right. If I tell you something's wrong, you know it's wrong.
Yeah.
We've all been telling you it's wrong.
Yeah.
And yet, here you are.
When you're getting beat up by people because you're being a piece of shit, maybe you should look inward.
Yeah.
Tedward. Okay?
Yeah.
You fucking
Theodore.
bastard. You stupid fuck. I fucking hate Teddy. I hate Teddy so much. And he's annoying, and the fucking bear puns when he's doing battles, and his stupid stance when he's... Fuck Teddy. God, I hate Teddy so much.
Just want to beat him to death with a keyboard.
God.
Either Yamaha or, Logitech. Take your choice. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Or just
Oh,
drop a grand piano on his head.
just
He's a cartoon
something.
character. It'll work.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, he doesn't die, but then he stands up and he's got the keys for teeth, and he's like, and then he falls over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we do it
And
again.
then you hit him with a hatchet.
Exactly. God, I fucking hate Teddy. And you know what? So I hate Teddy. A lot of people online hate the mascot character from Persona 5, Morgana. Morgana's just kind of annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't hate Morgana. Morgana's helpful,
Right.
actually,
Yeah.
for the most part.
Whereas
Yeah,
Teddy's
the
just
whole
fucking
the whole
Teddy.
thing with Morgana and Ryuji gets kind of annoying at times. But yeah, whereas Teddy, hey Teddy, where are we? I don't know. We're in the TV. You fucking live here. You were born here. Why aren't you helpful?
Like,
This is your
Teddy,
home,
God damn it.
Teddy.
Please.
Fuck.
Help me help you, Teddy.
I just want to get out of here. I want to get out of the TV world and go to the real world. I got finals next week, Tedward. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Get off your ass. Let's do this. God, I fucking hate Teddy. God damn
I
it.
don't hate Teddy. He's a piece of shit.
Mike, you go.
Okay. I'll go. This is now I'm hating unskippable ads on YouTube. Fucking the sidekick nobody asked for. I'm not paying for YouTube. Fuck that noise.
I
Have
pay
way
for
too long
YouTube.
of it not costing me a goddamn thing.
I pay for YouTube. I fucking do.
Yeah.
It's the best streaming service that I pay for. The one that I get the most fucking, shit out of.
Yeah.
So, but that's me. That's just me.
Hey, you know what? To each their own. Anyway. Man. So for inspiration, I looked up some of like the worst sidekicks in, gaming. And some of them I just straight up don't agree with. Just like Navi appears on a lot of them. I'm like, yeah, Navi's annoying, but I never hated Navi. I never wanted Navi to go away. It's just I would learn to play the game better, so Navi would shut the fuck up. And Claptrap, specifically Borderlands 2 Claptrap, and I'm like, yeah, okay, he was written to be annoying for annoying sake, but
Yeah.
he would also dance. He wanted high fives. He threw a pizza party. How can you hate on that?
Fucking love pizza parties. You know who never threw a pizza party? Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy never did. Teddy can't get pizza delivered because
Teddy just
he
tried to
showed.
fucking sneak into the girls' room to see him naked. Fucking piece of shit.
Teddy can no longer get pizza delivered to him because the one time pizza place sent the lady driver over, he answered the door with no pants on.
Yep.
Permaband.
That's Tedward.
So, fucking Tedward. But one that I just ask why they're there, why they are given these opportunities, are the Marines from Halo. Now, I've got some friends who are former Marines. I love them. On their birthday, I send them a big box of crayons because I know I can't remember their favorite flavor of crayon, but I know if I give them that 64 flavor box, they're going to love it.
Make sure they got options.
Hey, it's one of those things, but it's just not a war without Marine. That's been America's policy since pretty much day fucking one. So, and they're the idiots who just go running in guns blazing. Little regard to anything because somebody told them, "Hey, buddy, got a case of ripped fuel here from GNC. Take that hill. I'll give you the box." And they're just like, "I got it." So, I have to respect that really just dog like, I'll do whatever it is you say you want me to do as long as you give me that fucking mentality. That fierce loyalty. The ability to not get shot repeatedly. The Marines in Halo. Holy shit. Take Natalia, give her better AI, and strip away the nothing bad's going to happen if they die. It
Yeah.
just might make things more annoying. And yeah, oh, god damn it.
It's just cannon
Suddenly,
fodder at that point, eh?
you're just like, I'm going to go into this fight. Me, fucking 4 Marines, all loaded for bear. This is going to be great. 30 seconds in, where the fuck did they go? Oh, right. They didn't get out of the Warthog when it was on fire. Stayed in there, and now they are covering this canyon. And it's just, god damn it. Yeah, just all, like, especially in Halo Infinite, like, that's a thing. You have to go save Marines. Like, you can't, like, you have to go save them. And that's how you get some of these rewards. That's how you clear some missions. That's how you get, like, forward operating bases. Man, oof. You free them, they're just there in, like, pajamas? No weaponry. And then as soon as you free them, they're just like, time to go fight, and then immediately go get shot in the face. It's just like, God damn it. Why? I mean, it's
God.
like,
I
it's just.
I remember playing Halo, and any time that we've actually give me just I'm just gonna close my door really quick. Hang tight.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Anytime I played Halo, and I honestly, I'm thinking of the fucking chair ass motherfucker. I'm thinking of the first mission in Halo when you're running around and when you get attacked by them and or by the not the flood, the other fucks. And those Marines in that area were just the most useless fucks.
Yeah.
Literally just there so you can see what happens if you get hit by weapons, and that's all they were for.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, thanks.
Like, what the
Appreciate
fuck?
this. Like, I love that you're an object lesson in what not to do, how not to survive a fucking firefight. But man, it's so frustrating when Western media has built up the Marine to be this, like, nigh unkillable barbarian in a constant rage,
Yeah.
willing to eat crayon after crayon, finance Dodge Charger after Dodge Charger. Which, man, I'm telling you, we got a Marine out there listening who doesn't want to rip my head off. I know how much you're paying for that Charger, buddy. Take it off your hands for what you owe the bank. Get you out of that 30% loan for the next 70 years of your life. Don't you worry, buddy. I got you.
So I've got while Mike typically has some drum and bass music playing, I usually have a few different kind of streams or screens going on. And right now on one of my screens, I'm watching the illustrious Snowbike Mike over on Twitch from Kind of Funny. And I went into his chat and I said, Mike, who is the worst video game sidekick of all time? And without even hesitating, his answer was Guilty Spark from Halo.
All right.
Now, is Guilty Spark, is that like the Navi of Halo? Am I getting that right?
I believe so.
It's like the robot that just runs around with you or something.
Oh God.
Guilty Spark.
Yeah.
343. Yeah.
Yep. Just noticed Spark.
Yeah, immediately just brings
Christ.
up Guilty Spark, initially known as Monitor Checkus.
It's like, oh man, it's like your ghost in Destiny.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh man.
Just follows you fucking around and talks to you about it. Yeah. That's Mike brought up Guilty Spark immediately, which means I feel like he's had this thought in his mind for a while.
He had this locked and loaded.
He's like, worst. Thank you, Guilty Spark 343. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
I have a platform in which I could espouse this opinion, but thank you for giving me the opportunity.
So other ones that were brought up in the chat. That here's the thing. So there's a few that have been brought up here that kind of like, I don't even know if you're supposed to love them because they're
Yeah.
kind of, some of them are kind of like just hated everywhere. People did bring up Navi because I think a lot of people get annoyed at Navi. People did bring up Claptrap. A couple people did. And Baby Mario from Yoshi's Island.
Okay, that one I can see.
You know, which, I mean, all you hear from Baby Mario is it crying when it gets taken away.
Yep.
Other than that, you don't really hear from Baby Mario.
Yeah, and it's like that's kind of like,
You know,
I wouldn't really call him a sidekick.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
because he's the thing like you have to deal with. Like he's kind of the main thrust of the goddamn game. You got to keep him safe.
yeah.
So,
That is a sidekick in the way that Ashley is. You know what I mean? Like where it's just a giant escort mission.
Mm-hmm.
And
just hours of an escort mission.
Is Resident Evil 4 just a mature rated Yoshi's Island?
Resident Evil 4 is Yoshi's Island 2.
Gee, well, wow, that's a... Figure that out.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, Navi Claptrap brought up a couple times. One that I've only seen in streams because I haven't played this game, Chadley from the Final Fantasy VII remake and I don't know if he's in remake, but he's in Rebirth. Chadley is a very much hated character across the internets.
Chadley.
From what I gather, it's a little kid and he's like, "Hey, you should go do fucking research for me so I can do shit for you." Blah blah blah, and people fucking hate him. One that was immediately brought up again that I didn't put on my list because I feel like everybody hates him, even though you're supposed to love him, because he's a beloved childhood character.
Yeah.
Is Donald fucking Duck in Kingdom Hearts? Any of the Kingdom Hearts games that he's in.
Okay, that piece of shit never fucking heals you. He just wanders around and doesn't do a goddamn thing. It's me and Goofy.
Yeah.
Versus fucking Hades.
Yeah. And it's it's Donald just getting his ass knocked out real quick and then doing dick.
Yup. Oh, I gotta revive you again? So you immediately get
I have to use my MP to heal you, the healer.
Buddy, stay in the back, cast heal.
I get it. You can do a Zeta Flare. You're technically one of the most powerful mages in all of Final Fantasy. Still, use it on a fucking enemy. Okay?
Yeah.
Help me in a fight. Not just a cutscene.
Can I tag you out for, like, one of the many iterations of Sid in the Final Fantasy universe? Please. Just tap in.
Donald, anytime I go to a world where I can have somebody besides Donald, I'm going to have somebody besides fucking Donald.
I get the 3 fairy godmother sleeping people.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? In Kingdom Hearts 3, Goofy, I understand there might be some ingredients nearby. I don't need you to say it every 5 goddamn seconds. Okay?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Like, buddy, just fucking.
Let's see. Anyone from Dead Rising? Take your word for that. Fee, I think, from Skyward Sword. I think that's another Zelda.
I think it is too. That's
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, getting some good things here. Yeah, a lot of people saying Chadley immediately.
Immediately. Well, listen, the name is very punchable.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Who are you? I'm Chadley. Oh, fuck you. You're gonna betray us, aren't you?
Cool, Chadley. Can you talk with a broken jaw?
Yeah, another couple people that I kind of honorable mentions because once again they're not really loved. Ashley Williams from Mass Effect and Caden Alenko from Mass Effect, who are like your first 2 squad mates. They're both humans. One is like a biotic. Ashley's just a fucking soldier. Ashley, super fucking racist. Caden, just boring. Just a fucking boring dude. You know? And then the fucking next one you meet is Liara, who's dope as shit.
Yeah.
and you got the other people on your ship. You get other people. Garrus is cool as shit, but Ashley and Caden being the first teammates that you get in Mass Effect, it's only up from there. That's the best part about them. Is that very quickly you can fucking ignore them. And then, spoilers for a fucking 15, 20-year-old game, one of them dies. Just gone. And you get the choice of
Oh,
who it is.
well.
And for me, it's always Ashley. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. It's a tough decision, the boring guy or the racist. Well, you'll be
Yeah.
boring all
Yeah,
day.
when I played Mass Effect Legendary Edition, when it came out a couple years ago now, and I was like, I'm gonna have the same, I want the same like romance through all three games, because there was like an achievement for it. Plus, I just love that you have the same character in all three. It's dope as shit. But once I met Liara, I was like Liara's gonna be it because Liara's in all three games, you know. So I started talking to Liara and like doing the whole like the flirting thing and everything. I would only talk to Ashley if it was part of the story.
There you go.
Or I don't even know if I did her fucking like her mission, like because everybody has like their kind of solo missions and everything. Like I didn't even do that. I only talked to her as part of the story, and that's it. And then at one point in the game, her character like she comes up to me with Liara and she's like, "Captain, we need to speak. You need to choose between the two of us. It's either her or me." I was like, I'm like,
What?
who the fuck do you think you are? The blue one. Fuck
haven't said
yourself.
more than-
Hey, we're going to this mission. Get down there on the bomb.
I haven't said more than 4 fucking words to you in the last 6 weeks.
Like,
What do you think it's gonna be?
fuck you, Ashley. Fuck out of here.
Fucking shit.
Sorry. But yeah, Ashley and Caden are just almost like universally, not even hated, just disliked. People just don't like them. They're just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you're nothing.
That's
Um,
totally good.
Now, there's a reason that I thought up this topic for us,
Oh, please.
and that is for one character in a
Okay.
video game series is worse than Teddy, worse than Ashley, worse than Natalia, worse than Ashley from Mass Effect, the racist. I'm gonna say it.
Oh wow, bold.
He is the worst character, the biggest piece of shit in any game that I've ever played. And the main character of the game loves him. Not like romantically, but is like, this is my best friend. And I hate this character with a passion. Anyone who's seen me play these games on Twitch knows how much I hate this character. And his name, from the Like a Dragon video game series, is Yu Nanba. Nanba is the biggest piece of shit in all of gaming. I wrote a few paragraphs here
I'm gonna let you cook.
because this literally the reason that this topic exists is because I wanted to talk about how much I fucking hated Nanba. And I hate him. I hate him so much. We're light spoilers, some spoilers for the Like a Dragon games, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, because he's in both of them. So I wrote, Yu Nanba, Like a Dragon series. Fuck that guy. That's how this starts, is fuck that guy.
Perfect.
Okay? He pretends to be friendly towards Ichiban Kasuga, the greatest character in video games. He's a fucking peach. He's just an adorable fucking lab. And he loves everybody, which is kind of one of his problems, but he's just got the best heart. He's incredible. We love Ichiban Kasuga here. Pretends to be friendly towards Kasuga, only so he can use him to get close to his own goals and get close to the Gomi Jewel headquarters for his own personal reasons to find his brother. Gross. And he pretends to care about other people when he's following around with Kasuga, and in the process of them trying to figure out why Kasuga is there with him with a counterfeit dollar bill in his pocket after being shot, and yeah, Nanba saves his life. Whatever. That's how they meet. Kasuga gets shot, gets dropped off in a dump. Nanba's tasked with saving his life. In the process, they find a counterfeit dollar bill in his pocket, in Kasuga's pocket, and then Kasuga's trying to figure out what this is. Why this counterfeit thing is here, why he was shot, because who shot him, why he's not dead, all that stuff. And this piece of shit Nanba saves his life. Yeah, sure, who cares? The only reason he does it is because he sees this bill, and he's like, that's bad things, and I need to find my brother, because my brother was into bad things. I'm going to pretend to be a homeless guy. Like, come on, you fuck. Anyway, pretends to care about other people, pretends to care about Kasuga's plight, and just follows him around while Kasuga's trying to do, fucking trying to find information on what the hell's going on. They find a soapland. They work with the guy who owns the soapland, and then the soapland guy straight up kills himself, apparently. Hangs himself in the soapland. It happens early on in the game. Yeah. And then he keeps up this charade of wanting to help Kasuga while he searches for evidence that this owner was actually murdered by a guy named Akira Mabuchi. Okay. And then the moment that they find this information, they end up, they go through a series of events, and they end up at the Gomi Jewel headquarters. And he finds out where the Gomi Jewel headquarters is, which was a secret thing that was just in the middle of this town that everybody knew. And he figured out how to get there, immediately gets that information, runs directly to the headquarters of Bleach Japan, who are the bad guys who are trying to get rid of all of the Yakuza and all the bad people in the world, which sounds like a noble goal, but they're, fuck them. Tells them everything. And he's like, this is where the Gomi Jewel headquarters are. This is what they're doing. Oh. They're doing a counterfeit money operation. This is all they're doing. Blah, 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 blah. And then he goes with them to fucking raid this goddamn headquarters that he just found with his friend, Kasuga. And then, as he's doing that with, at Bleach Japan, Kasuga's trying to find him, because Kasuga still thinks, oh, Nanba's a great guy. He's my best friend. I love him. And Nanba's being a fucking piece of shit over here, just spilling everything because fuck it. He has no loyalty.
God damn it.
So Kasuga's doing everything to find his friend. Nanba just ditches him, goes over with these Bleach Japan fucks. And he does this when they find, they all find Mabuchi, and they're like, all right, let's fight him. And nope, Nanba just leaves off with everybody, and then Kasuga and company, Kasuga and Co., his other friends there, have to fight this Mabuchi guy alone because Nanba just fucked off and left. God. And then, Kasuga and company go back to the Gomi Jewel headquarters, and they're talking with the Gomi Jewel leader, Son-hee, and Son-hee is getting ready to destroy all this evidence of this counterfeiting operation, because that's a whole thing, because she's like, well, it's been found out, let's destroy the evidence, let's get out of here. And then as she's getting ready to destroy this, and she's in the back room burning shit, fucking, who walks up? Bleach Japan with this dumb fuck Nanba, and he's like, Kasuga, get out of the way. I need to get the evidence of this counterfeiting ring because she has my brother or something and she killed him and I need evidence. Blah! And it's like, fucking calm down. First off, you used my boy Kasuga over here to get in here, and now you're bringing in the bad guys to save the world and save your brother because you definitely know that he's alive, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then as Kasuga's trying to be like, bro, calm it down, he's like, no, Kasuga, you betrayed me. How?
When and where, friend?
But on this goddamn path, we were together in this goddamn path, you split off from the path, you fucking left me alone to fight this dude. And then you're coming back with the bad guys and I betrayed you? Fuck you. And then you gotta do a goddamn boss battle against Bleach Japan with Nanba. Luckily, Nanba's a bitch, so that fight's pretty easy. He's a homeless guy and he hits people with a fucking umbrella. Grow up. Then
you're gonna beat him with a bicycle, as one does in the Yakuza game.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there was no bicycle in there, but you get the point. Yeah. So after they defeat Bleach Japan and Nanba, Kasuga, as established, the greatest character, just fucking asks Son-hee, "Hey, do you know his brother?" And Son-hee's like, "Yeah. His brother was in danger. We took him to this place off-site to keep him safe."
Thanks.
That's it? Nanba couldn't
That's
just be like,
all?
hey, you know my brother? And she'd be like, oh yeah, he's good. No.
Nope.
Reveals her people taking him to a safe place. He's been there the entire time. Okay? And if Nanba was actually a friend, actually cared about Kasuga and wanted help, he would have known this so much sooner because he would have just talked with his fucking human mouth and human hands and human voice. And then he goes to visit his brother because he's still like, no, I don't trust her. She's bad. Goes and visits his brother. His brother's fucking happy.
Huh.
He's fucking safe. He's stoked. He's gonna marry the fucking his chaperone from the Gomi Jewel because he's so happy and he's in love.
God damn it.
And then he just fucking comes back and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And Kasuga, the fucking giant baby lab that he is, accepts him back and forgives him and is like, come on back, son. We love you. We get it. No, fuck that. Fuck you, Nanba.
No.
You fucking pretend to be a homeless guy. You fuck off with the bad guys to leave Kasuga there to get killed. When instead of you could have just been a friend and been like, hey man, I'm in this situation. I'm trying to find my brother. If we can help each other with these goals, awesome. No, gonna fucking keep that all to yourself and just fuck off when it's hard. Go fuck yourself, Nanba. You piece of shit. Anytime that I could switch Nanba out of the party, I did. Going into that game and to the next game, Nanba was never in my party if he didn't have to be. Fuck Nanba. Fuck Nanba. And then in the next game, when he shows up, he's just fucking complaining the whole goddamn time. Every fucking time you talk to him, he's like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta go over here, we gotta... Kasuga's trying to find his mother. You're gonna be a good friend, and fuck you, Nanba. Throw Nanba in the TV with Teddy and throw it into the sea.
Yes. There we go. Man.
I hate
You had a
Nanba.
lot more. I feel like you had a lot more behind your two than I did mine.
Yeah, once again, the entire reason this topic exists is so I can talk about how much I fucking hate Nanba.
Love it.
I hate him so much. I'll put fucking Eric Tomizawa on my team before I'll put Nanba. And I mean, Eric, first time you meet Eric, he tries to rob you. And then he tries to fight you with a gang leader. But Kasuga, once again, giant baby lab, forgives him, brings him to the right side. You know, he's like, hey, you don't need to do this. We can help you. Guess what he does? Fucking helps him.
Brilliant.
This is why I'm not drinking alcohol, because if I was drinking beer, it would be... If I was like 3 drinks in
Jesus.
right now, 3 or 4 drinks in, it would have gotten a lot worse.
All right, buddy. Unclench your jaw. Take a deep breath. You don't have to talk about him anymore.
I fucking hate Nanba.
Don't worry, buddy. It's over. The episode's over. You don't have to talk about him again.
Till he's dead. I want him dead in the next game.
Your lips to God's ears, buddy.
Okay. I'm back.
All right.
I'm back.
There it is.
Well, it was enlightening, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mike. We have a few minutes left here. Okay. And we're recording this a day late because I had a migraine yesterday, but kind of good thing because earlier this morning, PlayStation announced a state of play for tomorrow morning. Is it tomorrow or is it Friday? It's tomorrow, I think. It was either announced late yesterday or early today, and they're like, hey, by the way, tomorrow we're going to talk about 14 games, for this year and through the year.
Yeah.
So, Mike, I thought it'd be kind of fun if we just gave a couple of little predictions for kind of what you want to see. Let me pull up the tweet here, so we can get kind of the the verbiage of what they're saying.
Okay.
So, State of Play returns with a 30-plus minute broadcast this Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific. So by the time this will go up in the morning, it's going to be later on today. Tune in live for updates on 14 PS5 and PS VR2 titles, including a look at PlayStation Studios titles arriving later this year. Okay, so about 30 some odd minutes, talking about 14 games. So I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna really be able to get too deep into anything.
Yeah, they're not going to get too
You know,
crazy deep, but I don't know. I feel like this would be the time to, I don't know, announce something. Like, if they've been sitting on something, this would be a hell of a place to drop it.
I
Just
mean, but
because with the,
what would be too big for it? You know, because like I don't feel like this is a like a 30-minute thing. You're not going to bring out, hey, by the way, Last of Us 3 is in development, and then just go on to other shit.
yeah, I mean, that would be like an ender, you know, like,
It would be like an ender
we're
for like
work,
a big presentation.
yeah,
You know,
like, and this is why E3 was
but,
nice, you know,
yeah.
because you could,
I
you
mean,
had
basically
these things,
E3
but
now is just across a couple of weeks, and it's just smaller things because we got this tomorrow. Um, you froze a little. Okay, you're back. We got this tomorrow,
there it
and
is.
then it's either next week or the week after. It's really soon. Is like Summer Games Fest, and then Devolver is doing their
Yeah,
thing. Like all the other companies are kind of doing their own thing. June 9th, a week from Sunday, is the Microsoft, the Xbox, Activision one with the Call of Duty thing. So yeah, like it's pretty much E3 just without it being called E3 and without it all
yeah,
being just in one place in one week. It's
yeah,
it's spread out a little more. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
state of play with 14 PS5 and PSVR2 titles. Like I don't feel like they give a shit about VR2.
Yeah, it feels like they bet on the VR horse, and they're just like, we've come too far. So I don't know. VR, whoopty shit. I don't care.
Like the VR stuff I could
Take it or
probably
leave it.
at most I would think maybe just some like fucking ports,
Yeah,
from other VR places.
yeah,
Nothing like I wouldn't expect a Horizon Call of the Wild, I think is what it was called. Call of the Mountain, something, whatever the Horizon VR game was. Like nothing on
yeah.
that kind of level, you know. Um,
No, think if
but
and I
for
mean
PlayStation
with
games, I've heard rumblings of maybe a new Astrobot game, which would be
yeah, I've
dope.
heard that that would be awesome.
Yeah, Astrobot's Playroom, the like pack-in game for the PS5 is so goddamn good. As like
Yeah,
it's just a good game, not even a good pack-in free game. It's a good fucking game. Um, but other than that, I mean,
yeah. Everybody
it
loves that
doesn't
damn game.
necessarily
So
say new stuff, so
remember
it could
that.
just be trailers of things that are already coming out this year.
Yeah, which I opportunity considering how hard Microsoft has just like with everything that has happened with Microsoft recently.
Hmm.
I feel like just being like, oh, remember this thing we told you we were working on last year? We're still working on it. Feels like it would be a missed opportunity. So I feel like we might get some big news, like one thing, just like at the end, be like, oh, by the way, we just got this in an email today. Check it out. And then that's the end of this thing,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Once again, like I
And
mean, what's I'm trying to think of what could be like big to be a big thing, but not
yeah,
big enough to where you're like you're not gonna put fucking God of
no,
War Ragnarok 2 at the end of this. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, like,
maybe some Spider-Man 2 DLC. That could be a thing.
yeah, that's been
May-
definitely a big thing for PS5.
yeah,
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
maybe I don't know,
Um,
maybe a fucking God of War spin-off starring Atreus. Would that be too big, do you think?
I I don't know. Maybe I think it
Like
would be a terrible idea,
yeah.
especially if that's something. But I feel like we would have heard something about that by now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's kind of the thing.
Um
Like anything super big, we would definitely have heard
yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know,
I think
so
I mean, maybe there might be some trying to think. I don't think EA has their own thing coming up. Maybe college football would have
maybe
some information. like maybe like a trailer or something with like actual gameplay.
Yeah, but well, maybe. But I feel like that's I don't know. I don't. I feel like that and like Madden and EAFC, like those are things you don't really have to like advertise. You just have to be like,
Well, I
oh,
mean,
this is when
college
the new one's
football
coming.
is coming back after a long absence.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, would be that could definitely be something in there. I don't think it's gonna be. We're not gonna see any like hardware in any
No,
sort. No,
no. I
like
mean,
there's
if anything, maybe a price drop on the VR
yeah,
two to try to fucking
yeah,
sell more than 12 units. You know,
yeah, like yeah, that would be the only just be like, oh, a slight price cut to this thing you were never gonna fucking buy in the first.
yeah. Maybe some new controllers, like new colors or something, like a new little line of controllers. I
They
mean, you're not
could
going to see Call of Duty,
no.
which usually was a staple of the PlayStation things for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. So I'd have to
Um,
find like a new anchor,
yeah.
you know. So I don't know. Going back to the controller thing, I think it would be kind of cool to see like some. I'm not sure. I never really poked around with it because I haven't owned. I mean, I've had a PS4 for I don't know how fucking long, but forever. So I've never really poked.
Forever.
Oh, I never really poked around with it. But seeing like some like PS5 like Elite controller, like what
Oh, there
Microsoft
is one.
had.
There's the
Oh, there is.
PlayStation. Yeah, it's the DualSense Edge, which is
Oh,
like their elite
they're kind of
controller, and you can
elite.
do like the back paddles and shit. Yeah, yeah.
All right. I take it they
So
probably have
that
like some
that is a
design.
thing.
Yeah, because I
But
know there's
yeah,
yeah, I don't know, like an update to that, or like they like go all in on some like crazy design lab thing where it's just like, yeah, you can go crazy with like a custom fucking controller, like what you can get with like what you can get from Microsoft.
yeah,
Like your own custom designed controller. Here you go. It's going to cost you anywhere from 60 to like $110, depending on
yeah.
how
Depending on
fucking
what you get
wild you
with
go.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I think that would the most hardware I could see is a controller thing or like a VR2 price drop, and that's about it.
This just popped into my head, and I think it would be hilarious if this is what they trotted out with after just watching Microsoft slam their fucking dick into the door with Xbox. PS5 colors. Oh, a variety of color panels.
Which they have a
Yeah.
few, but like it feels like they did like they did a small amount. They did like 5 colors, and they just like stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's fucking dude. You can make that
Like,
shit probably to order and just have all the goddamn colors under the sun.
yeah. Like, it's not terribly hard, but
No,
you know. So yeah, that could be I think that would just be hilarious. Like that's just be like, ta-da.
it'd
And I'm just
be
standing, what do you got?
fucking PSVR 2. Okay,
Mhm.
gonna drop the price on it to quite a bit. Just pull up PSVR 2 on the screen, and then just pull up their old clip from E3 back in what 96, 97 or whatever.
Oh yeah,
$299, and that's the new price of the VR 2.
that's it. Game
That's like
over.
a $250 drop, so it's not gonna happen. But like, yeah. But yeah, games wise, I mean, I don't. PlayStation Studios titles arriving later this year, so maybe an Astrobot, maybe no MLB just came out, and that is a PlayStation Studios thing.
Yeah.
Um, maybe,
College football, like you said, would be
yeah,
something.
but I mean that's not a
But
PlayStation Studio, that's EA. PlayStation Studios
yeah,
titles
no.
means
Yeah.
first party, so like
Yeah, like
maybe Marathon. Maybe you see some on Marathon from Bungie. Oh, more than like, I mean, we'll probably see something Destiny: The Final Shape. That is a PlayStation Studios thing now, technically.
yeah.
I Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's I'm gonna definitely ignore work tomorrow a little bit and try and watch this.
yeah.
Just because
four
it's like
o'clock here. So
okay. yeah, definitely that last hour just cruising in.
Yeah.
So
So,
yeah, man.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm not really expecting much tomorrow, but I would love to
No,
be surprised.
same. Like it's one of those. It's a tremendous opportunity for something to happen,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're gonna have anything ready that would be like this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
You know. So
Maybe, like, I could see some like remasters of games, like collections of some stuff. I
that'd be
could definitely see
nice.
that coming this year, and those would be PlayStation Studios things,
Hmm.
like a Sucker Punch, Infamous, an Infamous 2 like collection. That's a
Yeah.
PlayStation Studios title. Could be coming out this year. It's not a whole new thing, but hey, here are these 2 or 3 games remastered for the PS5. Not a
Yeah.
big old thing, but and then I had something else in my mind. I was gonna say I don't think we'll see like Metaphor ReFantasio from Atlas because they have their own event coming up. I mean, for me, that's a big game coming out later on this year that I want to play. Um, there's a Silent Hill event coming up, so I don't think we'll see Silent Hill 2. Maybe Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
Yeah.
We'll see something on that.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Maybe
think.
Death Stranding 2, but I feel like that would be like a big, hey, we're giving you 10
Yeah.
minutes for Death Stranding 2.
Yeah. Here's Hideo Kojima, Norman Reedus, and a bunch of other like random actors.
Yeah. But
So
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure really what to expect with kind of this late notice, a 30
yeah,
minute runtime, and the amount of like 14 games.
it's
Like the
almost like it's just gonna be like trailer after trailer after trailer,
Yeah, which is
just
probably
like
what it's
a
going to be
super
because that's
cut.
what the state of plays are. But like
Yeah,
that's at most 2 minutes.
yeah,
Two and a half. Like yeah, 2 minutes, a little over two
yeah,
minutes per game. So that's trailers.
yeah. Like
And
it's
you
literally
could
just
easily do like, hey, the VR2 thing is 2 minutes, and we're talking about 4 games. Boom, 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 done. And now something else has a little bit more, something like that. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow, and then we'll see. We'll come back next week, and we can talk about it. And
see how right or wrong we were.
Astrobot game, Knack 3, and the Return of the Resistance games. That's
There we go.
that's it. And
Beautiful.
Lego Horizon.
Sure. Why not?
Boom.
There you go.
There we go. Those are our predictions, and if they're not right, blame Mike. He made them all. Mike, let's go ahead and get out of
All
here
right.
today. Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Hopefully you're going to be coming back to streaming pretty soon with an update to Nerding for Beginners because we are no longer beginners. We are more intermediate.
Yep.
So he is working on that refresh. So keep an eye out
Yeah.
there.
So might
Oh, go ahead.
oh, yeah, there might be some streams as nerding for beginners just because I kind of miss doing it. So in the interim.
We'll see.
So you
Yep,
know,
we'll see.
graphic design is my passion. I can't exactly crank out work really quick, so
Yeah.
or quality work. So just bear with me here. All right.
Yeah. I'm sometimes on Twitch, twitch.tv/Mr_Hawks 182. Yeah, that's on there. Follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr_Hawks. I don't even know if Mike does Twitter, but
I'm coming back to Twitter, but it's my personal one. So I don't
yeah,
know. You want some crazy views and racing hot takes?
yeah.
Sure, but
But
there.
follow us, the show, over on Twitter at Story Motors Pod, and follow us on YouTube and any podcast services that you use. If we are not on the one that you want to use, let us know. I don't know how you would know that. Because you wouldn't be hearing this or seeing this, but if you see this on
Yeah,
YouTube and you're like, oh, I want to hear these guys instead of seeing their dumb faces, but they're not on so and so, put it in a comment and we can upload it there.
yeah.
But yeah, Mike, do you have anything else before we let the kids go?
Nah, not really. I mean, just be good to each other. Don't be a dick. That's the big thing.
Fair enough.
man.
Fair.
What were you expecting from me? Some
I
words
am
of wisdom?
trying to click on the little outro button here to start the outro music, and
Oh, you wanted me to vamp. That's what it was. I get it now.
OBS is being weird and is not letting me
Fun.
play the music. So
Damn it.
I don't know why. So pretend there's music here. I'm gonna add it in post. I don't know why this is being a fucking asshole. Actually, I
Because
think
we're
I
trying-
do know why. So let's go ahead and hit that outro now. Now the music's playing. I had my
Hey.
phone on a key on the keyboard because,
That'll be-
yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. But we will see y'all next week. Same Store Motors Pod channel, same time, I guess.
Story Motors time. Story Motors channel.
See you next time.